All right, man. So first off and foremost, shout out to MMA Fitness, MMA Hicks Fitness, whatever the fuck that nigga YouTube name, YouTube channel is. That's my homeboy's YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. But man, let's get into this shit, nigga. So he made a video. I haven't watched it yet because I've just been busy as hell. I just got myself a dog today, a baby Labrador, so I gotta go to the store and feed her and get her all the stuff she needs. But let's talk about blessed. Let's talk about my brother, my Samoan brother, man. Man, first off, those floral shorts, absolutely crazy. Now, let's talk about how he pulled one of the best knockouts of the year. All right, best, like, I'm gonna just be honest, man. UFC 300 was mid. It was mid. It was mid, okay? It had its great moments, like the 20-second knockout. Yuri absolutely going crazy and knocking the other guy out, but this right here just set UFC 300 apart from any other thing ever. That fight right there for the BMF belt absolutely set it apart from any other event whatsoever. If I'm just keeping it all the way 100, you know, it just set it apart from anything else. All right, the war, the chaos of it, the back and forth in the first round, Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway trading bar for bar. People think that Justin Gaethje won the first round, and quite possibly so, but Max was in the game from the very beginning. But Max Holloway, with 5 seconds left, throwing that spinning back kick to his nose, breaking his nose. Because when he threw that spinning back kick, man, he launched Justin Gaethje all the way to the other side of the octagon. That shit was just nuts. That shit was just nuts. You get what I'm saying? But afterward, Justin just got shut down, man. Holloway was doing, I ain't gonna say Holloway was doing anything he wanted, but his striking, everything was just a masterclass, man. Everything was a masterclass by him. It really shows that, man, that I ain't gonna say for everybody, but if the 145ers decided to move up, you know, if they decided to fill in, like Figgy beating up on I can't even forget his name, but Davison Figueroa beating up on that other guy, it goes to show that if the 145ers put in some serious work and put on the weight appropriately, you know, not just saying fuck it, eat steaks and drink beer like Money Moicano said, they can do some serious damage at 155. I think the last time Max Holloway fought at 155, he was like skinny fat, like this, like UFC called him. He said, "Fuck it," and just fight for a check. Nah, man, he put the muscle on correctly. You know, he was fit, and he was quick as fuck, man. He was winning. He was beating Justin Gaethje in the exchanges. You know, strike for strike, because Justin Gaethje, when you normally see him fighting other guys, he's the faster one. He's the quicker one. You know, but Max Holloway was just he was just in that bitch striking to strike. You get what I'm saying? Striking to strike. Beautiful. They were throwing great leg kicks, man. It was kind of scary for Holloway, because me personally, I wasn't choosing a guy that I really wanted to win. You know, I like Max Holloway a lot. That's one of my favorite fighters, but when they were fighting, I was just like, man, I just can't wait to see who can get the knockout. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, somebody's going to get knocked out, you know. But Justin throwing those leg kicks to Holloway, that just shows to show how conditioned Holloway was, man. Because, you know, the calf kicks that were thrown would absolutely kill any other person. But Holloway was able to take those. He had to switch stances for sure, but he was able to take that shit. And you know, that broken nose, man, it just stopped Gaethje, bro. Gaethje was out there throwing bolos and throwing hands, but it's like his game plan got fucked, bro. Like, I honestly believe that if Gaethje didn't get his nose broken, this would have been an entirely different fight, because you could see moments where, you know, in the first round when Gaethje was getting in Holloway's face, he had him backing up. I mean, there was one point where I'm not sure if it was in the first round or not, and Holloway made a joke saying that he slipped, but there was a point where what's his name, Justin had hit Max behind the ears in the temple and dropped him for a split second before he got back up. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think if Holloway didn't put on that perfect spinning kick to his nose, because we don't call it luck in this sport, bro. We don't call it luck. That was a masterful strike. I think honestly that if that spinning kick didn't happen, Gaethje would not have gotten done like how he done. And let's talk about that fifth round. All right. So Holloway's up 5 rounds, or you can say 4-1 if you think he took the first round, which is okay. It don't really matter. But Holloway to give Justin Gaethje a fighting chance with 10 seconds left, because Justin was going for broke with that rolling thunder kick. Holloway literally points to the fucking middle of the octagon like he did against this other guy years ago, and he gives him a fighting chance. That's some honorable shit. That's a bad motherfucker right there. That's a bad motherfucker. BMF belt on the line. You're already up 4-1 or 5-0. The judge is probably going to score 30-27 or 30-26 for Holloway across the board, all 3 judges. But you say fuck it. I don't even think Holloway was thinking about the performance of the night bonus or fight of the night bonus. I don't even think he was thinking about that. But you say fuck it. You give your opponent 10 seconds to have a fighting chance after beating him up for 4 rounds straight or 5 rounds. You get in the octagon, you point at it, and you say, let's go. And you just throwing wild shots off the rip, off the grid. That's some crazy ass shit. Free shots? That's like free liquor, free Maker's Mark, free motherfucking Ciroc, free Patron, free shots. And they were going crazy. But it just looked, when I saw it, it just looked like Holloway was under control the whole thing. Because there were moments in the fight where Justin was, flinching really hard. Because his nose is fucked up, man. His nose was broken. So there were moments where Holloway was throwing shots and missing, or Holloway was feigning, and it'll look and Gaethje would cover up real hard. He'll cover up real hard. You dig? So Holloway did this sequence where he threw like three hooks to the body and then went up to the head. He missed them first time. Then they were just throwing wild. Gaethje in there throwing his hooks. I call him the bitch get over here hooks. He was throwing the bitch get over here. And Holloway did the sequence again and dropped them. A hook right to the motherfucking jaw. Dropped his ass. Holy fuck. Drop that. Hit him with that UFC 4 ragdoll animation. You know how when you play at UFC 4 in any of the UFC games or UFC 5 and they throw a shot, you step back, you step them, and then you throw something at them like a overhand or a uppercut or a hook, and their body just crumble like paper? That's what Gaethje did. Absolute insane. I was watching clips on YouTube, Dana White posting it. Dana White didn't even care. He's letting everybody post it because it sends the UFC to a whole new heights. You know, because the main event, it didn't have the same amount of feel as this one because Pereira just knocked him out just like that. But that 10-second exchange, man, Justin hitting the canvas on 1 second left, dead, crazy. Max Holloway got $600K in bonuses. Plus this base was probably like $1 million or something like that. You know what I mean? Just absolutely nuts. Now the Chinese chick that Zhang Weili fought, she got finished, but it wasn't like a bomb or anything like that. Like there were even fighters in the beginning who didn't. It was just that's why I called it mid. You know, my friend disagrees. He's a wrestler. Hicks is a wrestler, so he don't really. He's like, y'all are fucking stupid. But I'm like, think about the casual. Think about what Dana White promised. He promised $300K for a performance of the night. Like, look at Aljo. Aljo didn't even get his he didn't even get interviewed. Like, they didn't even show it on camera. You know, this UFC 300. I know you gotta win. You gotta try to win, but it's like 300K bonuses. Like, that's gonna set you up good. But fuck it, I guess. So, you know, Max Holloway can fight for the 155 since he beat the number one contender. But he's going to go and beat on Ilia Topuria. And I love how the BMF belt is going to be strategized and used. So I'm going to cover that shit next time.